How could a character go from being considered one of the best characters in the game, winning one of the biggest tournaments of the year, 3-0 over the best player in the world, and being one of the most prominent characters in the metagame with high-level representation in every major region, to not even top 25 on the official tier list, bottom half of the roster in terms of results, and having barely any representation on a global scale? This is what happened to Zero Suit Samus. But to understand what happened, we have to go back to a time before Ultimate.
As I say that, trying to get the follow-up afterwards, does not want to commit too hard, seeing as Zen is at super low percent.
Oh, look at the patience, that was so good.
That was just slick. Catch him! Falling into the blast zone.
Throughout the entire lifespan of Smash 4, Zero Suit saw a lot of usage and was consistently considered one of the best characters in the game. Peaking at the start of the game as the second best character, falling down to 11th, before settling as a solid 6th best. She was a fast, combo-heavy character that could kill you at any time.
Couldn't get too much more off that, gets another grab in the platform, setting him up perfectly, we're gone.
When it came to representation, Zero Suit Samus had no lack of it. On the final quote-unquote official ranking, Zero Suit was used as either a main or secondary by 9 out of 50 players, only being outdone by Bayonetta at 11 representatives, who was widely considered to be the best character in the game and still is.
What?
Surprisingly enough, Zero Suit Samus outnumbers Cloud, who sits at 6 representatives in the top 50 and was widely considered to be the second best character in the game, with a reputation of being easy to pick up and do well with.
The one thing I would change about this game is maybe give Cloud more distinct colors.
Yeah.
While the official ranking was overly in favor of players with American attendance, Japan and Europe also had top-level players representing the character. Choco and Shaky in Japan, and Quick and Peppo in Europe. Funnily enough, Shaky made it onto the official top 50 ranking despite only attending a single American event, EVO 2018, getting 25th, which is a tournament we do not look back at fondly.
What is this?
I don't know, I was stalling for time.
Alright, man.
Zero Suit Samus was also vital to essential pieces of Smash 4 history. She was the character Nairo used to end Zero's 50 tournament win streak.
Today, this...
Oh my god.
It's over! It's over! He did it!
Which, as you can tell, was a pretty big deal. And with top players like Nairo and Mars maining the character, she was a mainstay at any major tournament you would be watching. With a history of winning tournaments, ending win streaks, and a big player base, things were looking really good for Zero Suit Samus heading into Ultimate. At the launch of Ultimate, Zero Suit Samus seemed to overall be nerfed. She had clunkier movement, lost a lot of her combos, and didn't kill quite as early. She seemed weaker than her Smash 4 counterpart, but not all hope was lost. While players such as Quick and Nairo chose to focus more on Samus and Palutena respectively, they still had the character as a backup secondary, at least for a while. Meanwhile, players like Mars and Choco stuck with the character as their main. And while Mars didn't really live up to his Smash 4 results at the start of Ultimate, with a 25th finish at Genesis 6 and a 17th finish at Frostbite 2019,
A different direction with the forward smash from Zachary. That is going to be it. And a huge pop-off from the young man, Zachary.
he would eventually find his stride and win his first ever major over Nairo.
Looking for that down smash. And
Oh my gosh,
Oh,
actually
and
KO!
there goes Mars popping off, and he is your Collision 2019 champion.
The former best Zero Suit Samus in Smash 4. With household names such as Tweak, The Buzz, Light, and Nairo in attendance, this was a major win for Mars and solidified him as the best Zero Suit Samus player over Choco, who despite looking really good for the first month of Ultimate, was struggling in the new game. Not finding the same success as in Smash 4 where he was ranked as 3rd best in Japan. After Collision, Mars would consistently find himself in the top 8 of tournaments, but struggled to find another first place. With a 3rd place at Pound 2019,
Not gonna get around it at all.
No.
Walks right into, I think
2nd at Get On My Level 2019,
Oh my goodness!
That's it.
Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it to Get On My Level 2019.
and a 3rd place finish at MomoCon 2019.
Ooh, but that F-tilt read is going to be able to take the stock on that roll coming out from Mars. Tweak takes out Mars 3-1.
Mars would not win an event of the same caliber before Smash Factor 8.
He's going to down! Oh my god! He is dead, man. What the? ¿Qué pedo? No, no.
Oh my gosh. He had to do it though. He had to do it.
Smash Factor 8 was an even bigger win for Mars than Collision. With more than double the amount of entrants and a larger cast of top players. But it would end up taking a while before Mars won another major event.
Match I feel like I've seen.
They've been few and far between.
Yeah, I agree with you. All right, so that might be the issue though. How are you gonna get this up smash on CS when she's so mobile? Oh, just the last hit.
Yep.
Yeah, he's having a good time, man.
He is. He's having fun.
After cruising through pools, Mars found himself in top 64 winner's side, where he swiftly 3-0'd Bulby, the Game & Watch player. His second opponent was a Mario main called Prodigy, who you may now know as Kurama.
In the back here, these parries, like, he's not over parrying, like, he's not getting caught trying to parry a lot. Oh my god, and he turns it around. Mars!
This was also a swift 3-0. In order for Mars to qualify for top 8 winner's side, he needed to win one more set, and it was up against another Game & Watch main. Only this time, it happens to be the best Game & Watch in the world, Meister.
And now he's striking with the nair, but he's back. Smart stuff right there from Mars. Punish
What?
opportunity.
Are you
He
serious?
was able to let go of shield and dash up B. That's how laggy it is.
Forward again?
And a boom. Okay, he left himself wide open, and this time we didn't see him try to go for the up B. Wow. Okay, that's a DI check, the DI, but this time he's way too high up. Amazing finish right there, Mars.
After being up 2-0, Mars drops the next 2 games.
Building all this momentum up right now. How's he gonna finish it off?
He really wanted to end it, and he got it to work out, actually using the multi-hit of back air to get that clean KO. KOs, he might as well keep going for them. It's a very safe way, kind of similar to the KO attacks that Mars actually still.
Oh,
what is that?
That was a big mistake.
But he manages to secure a win Game 5 in order to advance to top 8 winner's side.
Side B, and there it goes again. It's crazy because he kept going for the side B attempt at a KO, and he actually got it to work again.
Winning for Mars in winner semis was Esam, the best Pikachu player in the entire world. And while this is commonly seen as a losing matchup for Zero Suit Samus, Mars makes game 1 and 2 look easy.
Yo,
No.
but man, it's still a statement that's being made. Oh no, especially that.
Game 3, however, was looking grim.
And he's deep towards the blast zone.
And you saw the SDI from Mars. That might have saved him.
But Mars clutched up and won 3-0.
Yeah.
Oh, no way! No
That is
way!
not
Is he
the
out
way.
of the tournament? And with that, Mars will take it over ESAM.
Winners finals, Mars found himself face-to-face with Samsora, the current best Peach in the world. Samsora did take one game,
He's fighting his way out. Who got it? It's going to be Samsora.
but Mars had other plans.
Actual hit, doesn't go for it, and a good pop off here from Mars. He finds the game, finds the back air, and finds the game.
Mars was now sitting comfortably in Grand Finals winner side. And who else would challenge him but MK Leo, the current undisputed best player in the world and winner of the 3 past Genesises. Could Mars win the biggest tournament of his life? Or would MK Leo win his 4th Genesis in a row?
Oh my God!
Okay.
Damn!
Now I'm glad he pulled the trigger on that
Yeah.
boost kick shade
Yeah,
to smash forward.
Dude, the stocks are dropping like flies right now.
Not on this exchange. A sigh of relief from Mars as he clutches out that opening game in Grand Finals.
Oh my God!
Why not?
Oh, finds the back here. The arson is gone. Oh,
Oh my God! Did you see the pose? Did you see the pose?
oh my God!
Wow! Wow! What?
Oh.
You know what? We'll take it.
Ooh, somehow manages to make it back to stage, and now lining up the back airs, tries to get him with the side. Oh my God! No 4P, just defeat. Mars is going to take Genesis 7.
The dawning of a new king is upon us.
With Mars in the driver's seat, Zero Suit Samus won the biggest North American tournament of the year. With 1,699 entrants and every possible top player you could think of at the time in attendance. Unfortunately, this is when Zero Suit Samus peaked. After Genesis 7, a certain pandemic prevented Smash tournaments from being played offline, and due to Zero Suit Samus' precise nature, she doesn't gel well with the fantastic online experience that is Smash Ultimate Online. While he would still place well after the era of Smash Ultimate Online, he struggled to find the same level of success and would place outside top 8 more frequently. And to make things worse, in the patch introducing Pyro and Mythra 11.00, Zero Suit Samus would be nerfed in 2 significant ways, making Nair 2 frames less safe on shield and making up B 2 frames slower. While 2 frames might not seem like a lot, it's a 100% increase in how unsafe Nair is on shield and a 50% increase in how long it takes to up B. Meaning not only was pressuring shields harder after the nerf, but she was also significantly worse out of shield. As an example of how big a difference 2 frames can make in certain matchups, let's say Zero Suit does a perfect Nair on Snake's shield and Snake parries the Nair. For 11.00, Zero Suit Samus would be able to shield early enough to not get hit by an up tilt. But after 11.00, Zero Suit Samus wouldn't have time to shield and would lose a stock as a result. So not only did the good matchups become less good, but the bad matchups became worse. Not only did Zero Suit Samus players have to deal with their character being worse, they would also have to compete with newer and stronger characters, like Steve, Cassia, and Pyro and Mythra, who all have had an effect on the metagame in their own way. As a result of these factors, Zero Suit Samus would slowly dwindle away and become less and less relevant in the metagame. Zero Suit Samus might have seen a decrease in usage and results, but I still believe the character has a role to play in the metagame. And with Mars getting top 8 at Super Smash Con 2023,
Nair follow-up, and he's gonna get back here. That might be enough to do it, and it's going to be Mars who ends up getting a 3-0.
and new faces such as Doorstop putting in work with the character, who knows? Maybe Zero Suit Samus will win another major someday.